So when you hear that alarm, this is good news. You get to start your day.
I wish I felt that good about waking up, unless there's like some nice storms to chase. But right now we're staying nice and clear as we look at our radar. Unless you are in that one small snippet of southeast Missouri where we are tracking a very light drizzle happening. And if you are traveling just north of Cape Girardeau along I-55, you're probably starting to see this. Appleton, Oak Ridge, Fruitland, Jackson starting to see this as well. Eventually, that small little shower just to the east of Cape Girardeau will continue out to Route 3. Overall, very light showers. We're going to continue to track that as we go through the morning before they start to diminish. But most of us are left with an overcast sky. We can see some breaks in the clouds just for the north to Mount Vernon. But overall, we're going to continue to see this throughout most of our day today. It might be dreary out there, but it's actually very mild for it being November. Most of us at least rising into those lower 60s to the north. Marion at 61. We have Cape Girardeau, Sykeston 63, 64. Kennett warmer there at 68. Union City taking the winning temperature right now at 72. Overall, very pleasant out there. It's going to stay that way. Threat checker bar staying low. Only tracking those mostly cloudy sky. Then as we go through the midweek, we are going to enjoy a warm up, but then as we've been teasing, well, Mother Nature is going to be playing baseball with us and hitting us with some cool air, and it's going to get frigid. But for your election day forecast, again, staying mild. Most of us still going to be hanging on tightly to those upper 60s. A few of us will, like Union City down to the south, sitting into those lower 70s. Eventually, by the evening hours, we will lose our cloud cover. Winds are calm. It's going to be a beautiful election day despite those clouds. Now, as we wake up Wednesday, it's still going to be pretty warm out there, almost kind of like what we saw this morning with temperatures into those lower 50s. A few of us could see some upper 40s out of that as well. But then by our daytime highs, a few clouds. Not as cloudy as what it is today, but we will see some clouds move through the afternoon. Our temperature high going to be into those mid 70s, could even take a run for a record almost to the 80s. We have to wait and see. Thursday morning temperatures again, same thing, into those upper 40s, lower 50s. Not too bad, very mild. Then the daytime high for Thursdays being into those mid and upper 60s. We could have a few places down in the south hanging on to those lower 70s. But this is mild and something that you should enjoy for now because our forecasted high temperatures are going to plummet. There we go, 70 degrees Thursday in one day, and then we have a cold front that we are tracking going towards our weekend. We go right into those 40s. Look at that, Saturday at 42, but this is going to get a little bit more intense as we look at our morning weekend lows. Look at this. Saturday waking up 26, cold. Those winds out of the northwest, have a few wind gusts out there. Wind chill factor is going to make it feel even like the teens out there. Get the jackets ready while you can now. Then as we go into Sunday, a little cooler. Those winds should die off a little bit now, again, out of the northwest, no more than at least 10 miles per hour. So the wind gusts will come in on Saturday, but then this cold air mass that does come in for the weekend, it's a question of how long does it really stay in place for? And some of our models are hinting it stays here for quite a while. So don't get thinking that we're going to start to track some warming temperatures just yet. But you should keep an eye on that Storm Track 3 app. You can download it on Google Play or the Apple App Store because you're probably going to want to know as well. We are still tracking the isolated chance of a shower coming into Friday. That's that cold front. Then after that passes through, well, we could be looking at some areas of frost going into the weekend mornings. So another thing to prepare for, but I'd say get out and enjoy the weather while you can, seeing those 70s. But that's quite the difference there. I mean, we've been tracking rain and then frost. No.
Well, I can tell you right now, this is a bow hunter's dream. This is all the hunters have been talking about. They said we need to get the daytime temps down in the 40s, lows in the freezing, and get these deer up and moving.
Oh dear.
There you go. So you just made a bunch of people's days on that. And